Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have another collaboration video to share with you. Myself and several other nail polish enthusiasts between YouTube and Instagram are going through sharing our polishes that we have picked out for the fall season. It has been a little bit warm here, and I was not really getting into the fall vibes until recently. We had a couple weeks where we had some much cooler weather, and then this past week it was upwards of high 90s, and I'm like, I'm not ready to jump into full fall manicures, so I've been bouncing back and forth a little bit with those types of manicures, but it's starting to cool off again a little bit, and it's definitely getting to be fall here, so I'm excited to dive into fall manicures and pedicures. Definitely be sure to check out the group down in the description box. Everybody's channels, Instagrams will be listed down there. Thank you so much to Nurse Jackie and Amanda from the Nail Polish Hound for putting this collaboration together. They are the ones that do all the hard work. All we have to do is be like, yep, sure, I will be part of the collaboration. And, you know, that's it. They are the ones that do the hard work of putting the group together, getting the participant lists ready for everybody to have available. That way you can just check the description box of each of these videos and check out everyone's videos if you are interested. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump into this fall seasonal rack. I want to share with you guys what I have on my nails. I will probably get questions. So I have this polish from Color Club. This is Talk Dirty to Me. That is what I have down as my base color. Over top of that is a polish from Rogue Lacquer. This is Most Magical Time. And then on my other hand here, we have a new polish from Color Club. This is Rent It. No, wait a minute. I've been saying that wrong. Whoops. This is Rein It In. I didn't think Rent It In sounded right. I apologize. In my Color Club haul, I mentioned that incorrectly. I couldn't read it. Okay, so that's Rein It In. Excuse me. And then over top of that is another Rogue polish. This is What the Shell from the Shift Happens collab. So this is what is on my right hand. This is the current manicure that you will be seeing in the video. So we're going to go ahead and get started with everything that is on my fall rack for 2024. Everything you see here is not all the polishes I have picked out. I have a couple laying down here beside me that I'm still trying to decide if I want to include in my fall rack. There are some of these that are getting transitioned from summer to fall. I didn't get through all of my summer polishes. Still trying to get a few in, but it's cooling off and feels a lot more like fall here, and I am just itching to kind of just dive into these deep, fun shades. So real quick, we're going to talk about the polishes that are transitioning from summer to fall. So I have this one from Orly. This is Field of Wonder. This was on my summer rack, and I didn't get a chance to wear this one, so I am trying to pull this one out. I already wore this polish also. This was part of my fall rack initially. This is LA Colors Plum-tastic. You would have already seen this one featured in my monthly mani for August. And then I have another one that is transitioning from summer to fall. This is from Orly. This one is On a Whim. I didn't get to wearing this one for the summer season and feel like it would also be a great polish to add to my fall polishes, so hopefully I will get to that one as well. I have this polish from OPI. This is Yo-gata, Get This Blue. I've had this in my collection for a hot minute. Still haven't wore it, so I'm hoping I can get it on my nails. An Untried. This is a new to me polish. This is Bee's Knees Little Serpent. This one had to be part of this video because it is that gorgeous of a polish. It's an almost one coater, so I just had to include it. Transitioning from my summer rack is Dom Nail Polish. Carved my name into his what. I have had this since June of last year. It was a polish pickup item. Never got a chance to wear it. Just haven't found the base color to use with this. I do a lot of combo manicures, as you guys have seen. I prefer to do that, and I'm trying to decide what I want to put this over top of, but I really think it'd be a pretty color for the fall season. I have this one. I don't know if I'll get around to it or not. This is a Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Polish. This was a Christmas edition I got on clearance. This is Wrapped in Love. So it is a really pretty burgundy, and it has silver shimmer. I ended up getting it for probably like $2.50. Actually, yeah, there you can see the sticker. I haven't wore this one yet, though, so I'm going to try that. This one from Color Club. This is a polish that I don't believe I have worn. It is Feeling Under the Weather. It is a really pretty, like, bluish gray cream, and I found it in my collection, and I thought, you know what, I think this would be a great addition to this rack. I had in my collection for a while. You could see it has been used a few times. This is an Essie polish. This was one of the first Essies I purchased. I got it on clearance. I think it was like $1 or $2. This is Press Pause. This is a light gray cream. Great color choice for fall manicures. This is a wonderful polish. I don't use it enough. I feel like I really have neglected it, but it is a beautiful grayish white. So next is a Wildflower Lacquer polish. This is Antisocial Butterfly. I don't know what I'm going to use this with. I feel like it will go as a topper over a base color of choice. Most likely that is what I'm going to do. This one's sheer, and I feel like if I don't get to it for the fall season, this would be a great contender to carry over winter rack. I think it is a beautiful polish. You've got lots of beautiful shimmer in here. This is a new polish from Rogue. This is Sun-Kissed Sand. It was their summer 2024 Mystery Flaky. This is another one I was on the fence about. It's muted, a little bit light for my liking, but I'm going to see what I can come up with. I feel like you could take from the shifts in those flakies and pair it with something that you see in the flakies of this polish, so I think that would be a fun idea. This one was a D-Stash polish, so this is KL polish in Zoe. It is that perfect mauve nude cream that I have yet to wear. I don't do a lot of nude colors. I put them on my fall rack every year and I don't wear them, so I'm hoping I can get to this one. Untried is this Zoya polish. This is D. I think I got this in a D-Stash, actually, or a mystery box. Haven't worn this one either, but it is a really nice chocolatey brown cream. I have a yellow linear hollow from Glisten and Glow. This is For the Love of Gourd. It's a fun one for this time of year. It's coming off a little bit brighter on camera. In person, it's definitely a toned down yellow linear hollow. An Untried. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this as far as a manicure. This is Potion Polish Harvest Festival. It's a really pretty, almost like a mustard yellow base. You've got red flakes and gold flakes in here, and maybe some holographic sparkle. I know that I don't want to wear this on its own. I am not sure what I'm going to pair this with. Hopefully I get some inspiration to try this one just to see what it's like. This is a polish I don't know that I've wore. This is China Glaze Autumn's Up. It is a mustard yellow cream. I have a few in this color story, but I know that I haven't wore this one, I don't believe. This one I just pulled yesterday. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It's a different dimension polish, Sunny Days Ahead. This is a temperature sensitive polish. I don't know that it'll even transition or what it's supposed to transition to. I pulled it mainly to use as like a flaky topper. It is a light yellow base, and you have color shifting flakes in here. My camera is making this look a little bit more sunshine yellow, whereas in person, it's kind of like in between like a pastel and a sunshine yellow. This is not an Untried. I pull this every year. This is Essie's Check Your Baggage. It is just a really nice yellow cream. It is a little bit, almost, it's got a hint of like that goldeny mustard in there. It is not like a pastel yellow, but this is perfect for this time of year, and It goes on my rack, I think, just about every fall season. Tried is this one from China Glaze. This is Good as Marigold. It is that marigold orange. I think this would be a great option for this time of year as well. Another potion polish. This is Baked Pumpkin Stuff. This is a really pretty pumpkin spice orange, and you've got some holographic sparkle in here. I'm not sure on the formula of this one either, if it is squishy or not. It was just one that was speaking to me. Getting into a couple new polishes. I have this one from DRK. This is Reduce Screen Time. This was a recent offering on her site. I had to go ahead and grab it because it's gorgeous. It is a magnetic polish. You could see it deepens to almost a black base, and then you get a beautiful color shift here of blue to purple to pink. And down here you could see a little bit of that color shift as well. A couple flakies from Glam Polish. This is Goo Goo Muck. This again is on here for some layering purposes. This is a really beautiful flaky bomb polish. You have color shift flakes that are looking to be more green to blue to purple, almost teal. It is in like a blackened base, I want to say, and then you do have a little bit of holographic micro shimmer in here as well. And polish flaky is this one called Enter My Realm. This is like a green base. Look at those gorgeous flakes. Oh my goodness. You've got every color of the rainbow in here. There's some holographic sparkle to this as well. But look at this, you guys. It is so pretty. I have a couple like red leaning polishes. This is a Cuccio color. This one is Red Eye to Shanghai. This is a brand that I don't wear a lot of. I have a few. I have also gone through and destashed a few. On camera, it's coming off as like a strawberry red. In person, it is much more of a true red cream. This is on here to use as a base for a flaky polish. Their formulas can be a little hit or miss, and I find that the brushes aren't the best to work with either, so I recently went through that polish collection and kind of downsized it a little. So this is a new one from Orly. This is Rustic Root. Thought this would be a great option as a fall manicure as well. This is a beautiful rusty red cream, and you've got a little bit of some gold shimmer in here as well. Untried from Bluebird Lacquer. This is Red Crested Breegull. Had to pick this one up when it was released. It came out in April polish pickup for this year. Look at that gorgeous holographic rainbow effect. This is so pretty. It is a deep burgundy Merlot shade, and then you add that hollow. Definitely had to put this one on my rack. Also an Untried. This is 1422 design. Skip the Drama, Stay with Mama. This was a HHC polish from 2022, so 2 years ago. Haven't wore this one yet. It is a really pretty deep red base. You've got red flakes and then gold shimmer in this polish. Another Untried. This is Great Lakes Lacquer. But what is grief if not love persevering? This is a polish I've seen floating around on their Facebook group lately, and look at this polish, you guys. I've had this for a hot minute and still haven't wore it. Look at that hollow. This is so pretty. It is that purpley berry base with linear hollow gorgeousness. Definitely excited to try that one. Another new to me polish. This is Monarch's Crimson Clue. This is a beautiful shade. You've got that gold to orange color shift in a shimmery red base. Look at that gorgeous glow with this one. This is pixelated color. This one is called Fuchsia. This is just a fuchsia cream. I have it on here to pair with a couple flakies, which one you'll see here in just a second. Not familiar with this brand. It does supposedly have a gel-like formula. It states here, you can see, it's a no-light gel polish, which I don't know about you guys, but I like that they put that on there. So many of these polishes are coming out with, oh, we're gel, you know, and everybody thinks they have to have a lamp. It's a gel-like polish, and they need to put more of that type of wording on polishes like that. Anyway, side note there, but I thought I'd add this one. I'm not sure what the formula's like on this one. I've had it for a while. I just thought it was a nice pretty shade for a cream. Rogue Lacquer, Beyond Imagination, Imagineering Collection. This is kind of supposedly going to go with that pixelated color polish, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it that way or not. I love doing an undie underneath the flaky polishes, as I've talked about it before. So this is a fun one. It is that pinky base, and then you get the color shift flakes that are predominantly pink to orange, I would say, and then you've got some black flakes in here as well. Next up is another Cuccio. This is Don't Get Tied Down. I was wanting a couple pinks on this rack, and this one really just spoke to me. LPI, Spare Me a French Quarter. Again, I was trying to just go through and figure out what types of pinks and berries I wanted on my rack. This one I'm going to wear solely as a topper. This is Garden Path Lacquer, Lost Inside. I have not worn this one yet, and I feel like it would pair beautifully over a similar base. Moving on to another Untried. This is Zoya's Blaze. I haven't worn this one. It is one of their scattered hollow polishes. They tend to be a little bit squishier in formula. They can be about a 3-coater. I may pair this over a cream of some sort. Not really sure, or wear it on its own. This one is Mighty Mouse Outside Chicago from Wildflower Lacquer. Had to put a couple of these on my rack from her brand. Her polishes are becoming one of my favorites. Absolutely just a top favorite brand of mine. This is not an Untried, but I haven't wore it in a while. It's Orly's Royal Navy. I wanted to wear this last fall, didn't get a chance to, so I thought I would add it to the rack for this season. Don't know that if I've worn this one or not. I think I have. This is Sinful Colors Endless Blue. Just a really pretty cobalt blue cream. A navy blue from Zoya. This one is an Untried. This is Ryan. I plan to possibly do this polish with this Glam. I'm not sure how they'll pair together. I don't remember if the Glam polish is in like a blackened base or if it's in like a blackened navy. Not really sure, but this was kind of my plan for some of these polishes. Just not sure. I will keep you guys posted on that, and you'll see it with Manny Roundup videos. This is a new to me polish. This is Alchemy Lacquer. That's No Moon. This one's beautiful. This is a stunning polish. Very opaque. I was going to use it as a topper. I don't know that I will be able to do that. It is a very opaque polish. It is floating over from my summer rack. This is Kelp, My Gears Are Rusty from Victorian Varnish. Didn't get a chance to wear it for the summer. I wasn't feeling it for a summer polish, so I decided to go ahead and transition it over to this rack. Hopefully to get a chance to wear that one. From Salon Perfect. This is Hover-choc. This is part of their Wonka collection. I'm excited to try this one. The formula on this was really, really great when I swatched it. Just haven't had a chance to put that one on the nails. The next one had to go on my rack. It has been sitting in my collection for a while, and I just haven't felt like it was the right time to wear it. So this is a Butter London polish. This is British Racing Green. I got this in a Facebook mystery box. Had to put this one on my rack. It is absolutely a beautiful shade. It's an emerald green base with some shimmer. This is a Monarch lacquer polish. This is Quantum Leap. This came out in May 2024 polish pickup. It is a beautiful magnetic, but it's also a like duochrome, multi-chrome polish. You could see those color shifts. Had to pull this one. This is a polish that's been in my collection for about 4 years. This is Salon Perfect, Way Back When. It is a nice cornflower blue. Haven't wore it in a while. I think I've only wore this once or twice and wanted to pull this one out and show it some love. One that I just picked up, this is Cadillacquer's A Song of Ice and Fire. Had to put this one on this rack. It is the perfect shade for the fall season. I will be wearing an undie with this polish. I know that right off, and I knew that when I bought it, but I just love the glow that the flakies have, and then you've got an array of matte glitters in different sizes. It is in like a gray toned blue base. Next is a wildflower lacquer polish. This is Gerald Can Have All My Coins. This was brought back for Polish Pickup Rewind. I ended up getting my hands on this one in PR, and I am excited to pull this one out for this season. It is a really pretty polish. You've got some shift and shimmer, predominantly like a green to gold shift, and then you've got holographic flakes in this as well. Another Cuccio. I, again, was going through destashing my Cuccio polishes and really just wanted to pull this one for this rack. This is like a blurbly base that has some shimmer to it. There's a little bit of silver shimmer. You can see it needs a good shake. It looks a little purple up here, a little blue down here from OPI. This is, I knew I was going to forget the name. What is this one called? Not Russian Navy. I think it's Lincoln Park After Dark. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I don't like the mini bottles, but I don't have a full size of this polish, so I'm going to see what I can do for application purposes. It's a little tricky with these tiny little bottles and brushes, but I wanted to pull this one just to see if I could try it out. Purple from Essie. This is No Expectations. Cupcake polish. I don't know that I've wore this one. This is Mod Squad. It is just a really pretty purple linear hollow. I don't think I've wore this one just yet. An Untried from Orly. This is Starlit Shale. Just came out in their fall 2024 collection. I pulled this, I think, to potentially put like toppers over, but it's a really beautiful purple, as you can see. I thought it would be perfect for this time of year. Actually, I think I have it pulled to wear with this one from Cuticula. This is Rainbow Roar. This is a blackened purple base with rainbow flakes. I had kind of planned to pair them together. I'm a undie with shimmer or flaky topper kind of girl here lately, and that's what I plan to do. I don't know if it'll work, if the colors will match, but that's what this polish is pulled for, is a potential topper. This one from KB Shimmer. This is Take the Stairs. It is a black jelly base with rainbow flakies. Look at those gorgeous flakes. This is another one I will probably put a base color down first. It saves me from having to use so much of a certain polish, especially if I love a polish. I want to try to save it as long as I can. So that is kind of why I do that with layering. But this is absolutely beautiful. When I have an ILNP on here, this is Shadow Grove. I think I only have one ILNP polish. I thought I had more than that, but I guess not. So this is that polish. This came out a couple years ago, I think. It is like a deep olivey green base with some holographic color effect in there. I pulled one of my polish creations. This is Berry Vamp. I wanted to try and wear some of the creations that I have made. I have them sitting on a shelf and have not worn more than one of these. Actually, I have worn maybe two, but I need to try to get these on the nails. And I think this is the final one. This is Victorian Varnish Chocolate Skyscraper. This was a Polish and Beauty Expo Overpour polish. This is a chocolatey base, and then you've got some shimmer in there. I want to say there's holographic sparkle to this as well. Another one I forgot to mention, this is a potential for my fall rack. This is Alchemy Lacquer's Stiff as a Board. Had to pull this one. Some of these polishes are sitting in front of me on top of my nail polish drawers because they don't fit on this rack. So I wanted to make sure I can run through these and share them. So this is on there. And then another one that I want to try to get on my nails is this Envy Lacquer What's Kraken 2.0. I've had this for over a year and haven't wore it. It is a beautiful deep green with holographic sparkle. This is so pretty. Definitely want to try and pull this one out. So that is it. That is everything that I have chosen. I had a difficult time this time trying to pick out what I wanted to wear for the fall season. Most of you know I have one heck of a polish collection and it continues to grow. I have had lots of polishes going out the door, being sent to other polish enthusiasts just because they weren't my kinds of polishes. But here lately, I have just really been struggling trying to put this rack together. I was like, oh no, this is perfect. And then I would go to watch somebody's seasonal rack from last year and be like, no, I need a couple colors like that on this rack. So I'm excited to dive into this and see what I can get through. Hopefully I get most of these on my nails, if not all of them. We shall see. I don't always get all the polishes on my nails with each seasonal rack. Sometimes I just don't feel like using those polishes at the time and they end up back in my collection and not getting worn. So hopefully this time I can definitely make use of these polishes, whether it is pairing it with something else or whatever I choose to do. I really am planning to try and get each of these on my nails or my toes at some point in this fall season. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos that I post every single week. Be sure to check out the list of participants down in the description box. I will also have the polishes listed down there that I have talked about in the video. If you have questions, feel free to comment below. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you on the next one.